What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy, Go Black to Africa. Do you know today was an awesome day, like every day? And it gave me an opportunity to talk to some folks that I learned some things and they also learned some things. One of the things that I really love about the motherland is that our brothers and sisters who are here in the continent are so down to earth, so humble, so laid back that I learned a lot from that in coming from a country that is filled with you got to be aggressive, you got to be on point, you got to be try to dominate, you try you have to be in the race to compete and overtake and win. You know, but while I'm here in Africa, I see a total different spirit. I find that most Africans, our brothers and sisters, because we all Africans. But when I say Africans, I mean our brothers here, sisters that are on the continent, the indigenous, even though we're still indigenous, but um, have a total different outlook on life as well as doing business. But what I found really interesting, before, let me give shout outs before I get into this. I see some good people coming up in here. I see, I must do that right there with much respect to each and every one of you all. Maymek Barak Akhak. Hey, how you doing? I hope your day is filled with joy. I hope you have a sense of peace in this crazy radical world. I hope that each and every one of you all do. Afre, Nola, peace and blessings to you. Sharon Gooding, hey, good evening to you too. Yeah, love the videos? Okay, thank you very much. I hope that each and every one of you are loving the videos that I'm putting up. But I'm also dropping that gold nugget that I know that so many people are looking for. But like I like to say, you could either pick it up or you could kick it aside. And that's how my day was today and every day that I have conversations. I like to pull on people's shirt tails and I like to go ahead and challenge people because typically what I find when I'm here in Africa is that a lot of Africans cry the blues. A lot complain in their life situation. I mean, most think that, coming from America or Western world, that everybody's rich and they got money and that you are the answer. I'm one of the few people who don't use money as a means as far as trying to help somebody. Now, that's not to say I haven't given money to causes and donated. What I'm saying is that most people, not even just in Africa, around this world, most people think money is the answer to their problems. And I can tell you, in my observations, in my taking these polls, I find probably nine out of 10 times the problem isn't money, it's the individual. Let me continue on to give some shout outs here as people coming on in because we got about 120 people right now. And it's good to see people are coming in and hear from little old me, your man, not your boy. But what's happening? Two, where did I leave off at here? Mask scroll the screen as y'all come in. Gully Goddess 17 Coat. About time someone opened my eyes. Business in Ghana. Okay. All right. ATM Tim, what's up, young man? How are you doing? Peace and blessings to you too. Keep doing what you do. Everybody go over to ATM Tim. He's got his YouTube channel. He's trying to build it. He's trying to do different things. He's trying to come on up and become his own boss, entrepreneur. And I like when those who are going out on a limb and trying to explore their options and doing it for themselves, which I'm going to get into. Marvin Philpotts, peace and respect from the true divine. I would love to visit Ghana someday. The day is here. Whenever the day you choose, it shall be. But keep in mind, tomorrow's not even promised. And if you don't make it here and you happen to take your last breath, who knows what happens on the other side, but I don't think you would have a regret. If it's a better place, I think we would all agree that we like, why was I holding on for so long to stay in that when here on this side it's better? And then there might be some who goes to a different place and wished they would have done better while they were here. Hey, it is what it is. We all gonna find out one day. Guarantee you that. Uh Anthony Wooten, what's happening? Peace, blessings to you, family. Most definitely. Parnell Brewster, peace and blessings to you too, brother. Um, Parnell was my uncle's name. You know that? Parnell, most definitely. Died at the age of 107, 100, I can't, 106, 107, 2 years ago. Goddess Ballard, peace and blessings to you too. The Tanzanian, good afternoon, my YouTube babble. Or is that Baba? Okay, I see Baba. That's a exclamation point at the end. I thought it was babble. Like I talk a lot. I do. Hope everyone else having a wonderful day. Yes, exactly, family. It's about us just speaking those positive words in each person's life. I know we go through our lives, our trials and tribulations. Believe me, health might not be all that well, and things might not be going in your situations. But you know what? As I explained to a young man yesterday, life, that's not your life. That's just your situation. The sun coming up and going down is life, everything in between it. It's just we have situations sometimes that are tough. Peace and blessing to you. Joseph Odote, big ups, boss. Big ups to you too, boss. Hey, amazed. Blessings be upon you, brother. The so called Hebrew Israelite needs to hear your message. They're spreading hatred and lies about Africans. Well, we can't really categorize all in that same group. I mean, we can always say that there are people out here doing a whole lot of things, but I could tell you this right here, and this is hands down. If you watch some of my videos, I said it one time, once or twice. Being in Africa, the Hebrew Israelites have treated me well, and I got extended family with my Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters, who they are my brothers and sisters. But you always have those who are in your family that just tends not to act right. We know that. Look at us, melanated people. Look at what's happening in America. Black on black, killing each other, killing our babies, aborting them, broken families. Father's not in the household, mamas are gone, whatever it may be. So, but you got your good ones. You got your ones out there too who are doing powerful things and having strong family networks and having, trying to build other people up and all we have that. So don't be amazed that there are those good ones too. Genius J, great to see you go black. Hey, good to hear from you. Genius. Revolutionary 2, peace and blessings, black unity worldwide. Oh, yeah, you know. And I'm also going to include everybody else in the circle who wants to be part of the circle. Peace and blessings to everyone. I believe we all can connect together. The sad part, like Amaze said, you always have those bad ones. Yeah, D8 DNH 31 TIG 10. I love your channel, Go Black. Thank you very much. I plan to travel to Africa in about a year, maybe two. I've got to pay off my debt and save up my travel funds. I will use all of your gold nuggets to plan. I appreciate that. It sounds like you're doing a good thing, starting off admitting that at least you have debt. Debt is a bigger than a stone that drags you down and keeps you from floating. It really is. But America's way is to always keep people in debt. Why? Because they need your money to build the economy. That's why they will flood the economy with money. That's why during COVID, give the people stimulus checks, give them unemployment. We got to keep the economy because if not, the economy is going to fall. But the people got to pay it back though. You do know that the money they gave you during that, you gotta do your taxes and claim it, right? I hope y'all know that. Yeah. And a lot of people's understanding that, like, what? Oh yeah, that's considered income. You gotta write that, you gotta put that on your 1040, whatever forms that it is that you need to add as an additional income. Peace and blessings, brother, says Yah Show Unlimited. Peace and blessings to you too as well. And peace and blessings to everybody else. We got P. Smith, Emerald Life Tour. What's up, my brother? Mr. Roland. What's up, man? How are you? Or Colin. Say Roland. Colin. Collins Roland. Ram Transport, LLC. Peace, big bro. Peace, blessings to each and every one of you all. Let me get on the subject at hand. And I hope that y'all learn from this, because it was a great, I've seen this the times I come in and out of Africa. And, I am trying to educate and bring awareness to our brothers and sisters here on the continent. And, I am confronted many a times with people asking for money. It goes with it. I mean, the mindset of most Africans are, because they watch TV and they see the glam and the glitter on TV, that everybody's got billions of dollars. And, I just had an interesting conversation with a young man that's on the thumbnail that you see. I'm going to be doing a video because he has a business. I said, man, look, I'm not going to give you no money. I'm not going to do it. Act like your life exists like you never met me. How you been getting along before I came into the picture? But what I tell you, what I will do, let's do a video, man, and showing the craft that you got. Because he's making me my emblem for Go Black to Africa. I said, let's do that. So the people out here will go ahead and support you, call you up. You say you deal with shipping your artwork and you do all this stuff right here. Let's go ahead and do that. But we had a conversation. And I'm going to ask y'all the same question that I asked him. Because he didn't get it at first, but he finally did, and he thanked me for it. Hold on 1 second. We had the conversation, family. And he's a businessman. And I asked him about, I could do a video, this and that, and for you, and we can go ahead and get your name out there, get you some, get push, some, people that, customers and, potential. We don't know what the potential may be. My goodness, it is amazing what these videos do. The people I've met, the connections I have, the the blessings that's been bestowed upon me. It's amazing. But here's the question I'm gonna pose this to you all right here. Please answer, because our conversation went this way right here. I said, we can, man, look, I'm not gonna give you anything easy, but I can, instead of money, I can do something for you. And then when people reach out to you and stuff like that, then you can go ahead and start to go ahead and build off of that, And he was like, well, I don't have a smartphone. Now he shared with me how his connections been in over in Asia, and his dad is over in Europe and got this business, and he's doing all this part business. And I'm like, you're talking some things here, but why? If you have this resume, your dad's successful in the country, you've been working for this company, that company, and you've here now and working and doing your business. Why are you asking me for money? So when I mentioned about doing a video for him, his thing was, I don't have a smartphone. I said, you mean to tell me you don't have a smartphone? Family, let me tell you this right here. I can guarantee you 90% of Africans don't have smartphones. They have flip phones. They have the old school, push old phones. Now, I'm not going to say that everyone can afford a smartphone, but I can tell you this right here. Majority of people that I come across can. It's that they choose not to. And I said, you don't have a smartphone. I said, well, when you say you don't have a smartphone, I said, you have a phone though, right? He says, yeah. I said, so people could call you. Yeah. You got an email? Yeah. I said, but why haven't you invested in yourself in getting a smartphone? I don't want to spend that much money for a phone. Family, I hit him with this question. For real? You don't want to? I said, but you said, what? I asked him, what is this? And I'm asking y'all the question, and y'all can chime in. Family, what is this? What is this? Tell me what do they call it? What do you think it is? Whatever. What is this? I'll wait for your answer. Because this is something I hit him with and it blew his mind. Sometimes we need people to come and wreck our brains. Sometimes we need people to come in and shift the brain cells over and all that there. Okay, somebody says a tool, a computer, communication, uh, communication device, a phone, investment. That's business. It's a business tool. Somebody said I brought a smartphone for 16 random Ghanaian. Um, what else we got here? What is this? Somebody said a mini computer. Somebody's a computer, an assistant, a researcher, marketing device. Okay. Appreciate the answers, knowledge. Well, let me share this with. I had to break them down as this. This is not a cell phone only. See, why you thinking you're too you know, because he used excuse like, I'm gonna buy my kids things that they want and stuff, and I don't have the money for that, this and that. Well, you better hold off on buying your stuff, kids things and all that right there, and think about it's your business is what's putting the food on the table, roof on their head, and all that. And you don't have a smartphone? Do you know what this is? Yeah, it's a cell phone. No, it's not. This joker right here, I made $126,000 off of. This is not just a cell phone. This is a camera. Do you know? I told him this right here. I bought a $2,500 Canon camera 3 years ago, and I've used it twice. It's heavy. I gotta bring 3, 4 lenses with me. It is bulky. It takes up space, and this does everything that I need to do that it does for that $2,500 Canon that I've only used twice, sitting in my drawer. And this right here is a camera. This right here is a video camera. This right here, if those don't know, they are shooting big screen movies off of these right here. This is where the technology has become. This also is for photography, a camera, not only just video recorder, but a camera. Some of the greatest pictures that most people are falling in love with and buying them off the internet comes from these cell phones. I told him, I said, now, you, businessman, should already have a YouTube channel using this for its capability and what it's capable of doing, using the video side of it, but also using the photography side. You're an artist. You mean to tell me you can't show people your work because you are too, no, I'm not gonna say you're too cheap because I don't know his money, but I will say this right here. Many, like I said before, many Africans I know who cry broke will put money in other things instead of investing in themselves. This is also an audio recorder. Sometimes I might do audio and put it on my videos. You can record, you can take messages. Some people, Some people who are smart enough who says I dropped so many gold nuggets or whatever this is could sit back and put it on this and just push record. Let me go ahead and do this record so tomorrow I'll go ahead and listen to it, whatever. I ain't got time to be watching the video, but hey, whatever it might be. You also can use this in school, colleges, whatever, sitting down, taking the notes. These are on this thing here. This thing is a computer, like some of you all have said. A computer. You mean to tell me you are a businessman and you don't have access to your emails at any given time? And you're sitting around with a flip phone? And this is not to degrade my brother at all. This is my conversation I had with him and every brother and sisters, not just our brothers and sisters on the continent of Africa, but every brother and sister. I don't care if you white, black, orange, yellow, green, whatever. If you think this is a cell phone and you say the cell phones cost, I paid over G for this because I know what this is. There is 8 things in one that I don't have to carry around: a camera, a video recorder, an audio recorder, a computer, notepad, um, the what else do we have on here? We have on here I can have access to text messaging, making phone calls. I can do all of these things on this gizmo that they call cell phone that many people might think it's a cell phone. I ain't paying that much for a cell phone. Really? If you add it up, if you went and bought your camera, bought your audio or video recorder, if you bought you a audio recorder, if you bought you a computer, if you bought you all of these things that come into this one thing, you would not say a G is too expensive. I actually think they ought to change this name, really, because it's not just a cell phone. If you're a businessman or woman and you don't have a smartphone, you robbing yourself. Somebody said Candy Crush. You can play games on this entertainment. You can still, yeah, you can use this thing practically for any purpose of conducting business or personal matters. And if you don't have one and you in the business, something's wrong. This is the mindset I'm finding out while I'm here in Africa. Each time I come, that I sit here and I have these discussions with our brothers and sisters, and I realize this ain't just like in Africa, like back home in America or Canada and Western worlds where y'all live, Australia, wherever wherever it is, we do a bad job investing in ourselves. I had a guy yesterday come up to me and want to sell me a belt. And it had, of course, the Gucci on it right there. And he thought that would flatter me. I'm like, Gucci don't flatter me. I ain't trying to make Gucci rich. I don't need people to, I don't wear name brand stuff. I don't need people to see that I flossing and, act like I'm something that money people are that they not, but yet act like you got all the money in the world. I'm the quiet one. And we have to understand that the greatest investment that you can ever do is invest in yourself. We're so busy because living in Western worlds, we invest in other companies. Think about it. You are an investment. Do you know when your daddy and your mama connected together, your daddy planted a seed. Those two decided to invest into having a child. Now, you might have been a mistake, but as they say, but it's never a mistake when you're engaging. It's just the matter of life. You just maybe a person maybe just did not want to have one at that time, but it was an investment. And here's the interesting thing when it comes to having children: people just don't have a reason why they want to have children. I just want to have a baby. Why do you want to have a baby? I was one of them. Okay, we're just gonna have kids. That's what you told to do. You get married, you have kids. But what is the reason for you investing in getting a return out of that moment with your spouse to bring a life in this world? For what reason? Now, there's many reasons. Back in the day, even some countries or some even Africa and villages and stuff, people gonna have children because they want working hands out there on the field. Here's the interesting thing I thought about yesterday too, about that right there. Here it is, the world has this, they created this worldwide law that, you can't be working children at a young age. It's like, so what do they call that? Like slave labor for children and this and that. And yet it dawned on me. See, America was the one pushing that. They're the ones who came up with that. Now hold on to your seats. Why did they do that? It came to me. Why are you so interested in other countries and trying to keep other people's families, livelihoods, cultures from their children working farmland, working with the animals when they're advancing and they're doing well? Do you know why? Because when you got places like India that's got 1.3 billion people, and you got places like Africa that got 1.3 billion people, that's a lot of working hands. And if you can take the children out of being workers and create these laws across the globe, guess what? You don't have to compete against those countries. Because we know America's average household for a child is 1.2 children. This is why America is investing in other countries, sending factories. See, that's the word investment over to other countries to get other cheaper labor by those who have so many youths out of here that they're trying to get money from by bringing over these jobs or opportunities that they would say in order for them to advance, those who are in power, to become richer and richer. But back to the subject at hand, because we're talking about why do we as a people don't invest? We don't see things for the value of really what's important. If you're running a business, that you rather hold on to a 2000, no, yeah, 1990s phone. They still exist around in Africa. Not to bat on anybody. Some people can't afford more. But I'm saying those that I know can still won't invest in building their business to the next level and cry the blues. So I opened the brother's eyes up because I said, "You think this is just a cell phone? Really? Do you really think this is just a cell phone? For you know how much you are missing out on by not having a smartphone? Do you know how much you rob yourself? You see, when we don't invest in ourselves and we think it's better to go invest in somebody else, you're always going to cry the blues. You're always going to think you're underpaid, overworked, because you are investing your time and efforts and energy in somebody else. But we find a way to get money for those designer jeans, designer clothes, designer cars. We find ways to get that jewelry. We find ways to go eat at the most lavish restaurants, stay in the most expensive hotels. We find ways. Now, I know some of y'all use credit cards, and pay back later. 20 bucks a month, or is it 25 minimum? I think $25 minimum paying, and you'll pay for on it for the rest of your life. Ain't getting nowhere. We got to stop doing this. I see a lot of this. And then when I drop a gold nugget at the feet of the people, because like I said before, I got a lot of ideas. And I just did an interview today that this brother, I'm going to be upload that video here in the next day or two, that he said he took on an idea I had. And I said, anybody out there, if you do this, do this business right here, you'll be a millionaire. The dude went and purchased a machine and it brought it to Ghana, selling it in his restaurant. And I asked him, how you doing? He said it is the best seller on the menu. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is. I'm gonna leave it to when I go ahead and my other video that I'm gonna have. I said, for real, somebody listen to me. He said, man, I heard you. It seemed like you were talking to me, Go Black. When you said that, I said, I'm gonna do that. And he did. He made an investment. Not to tell his whole story, but he said something very important that so many of us are so afraid to do. He said, I took every penny I had to open this business up. What? How many people would do that? See, so many of us are so afraid of putting money into something that you have an expectation to draw a return on your investment, ROI, that so many people are afraid to even do that. So they just sit still for the rest of their life and continue to do this. You know, Africa will continue to look for a handout from other countries until they realize the best investment they can ever do is investing in the continent of Africa. The day that most countries realize that is the day they're going to start to flourish. Y'all know how it is. I mean, when you're dependent upon somebody else, you're stifled. You can't grow. You're sitting still, spinning your wheels because they put a cap on you, which is called a salary. You have your own business. The sky's not the limit, it's limitless. That means you can work that business as hard as you want and make as much as you want. Working for somebody else, they say, this is what I pay you. Perp. You stuck. That's it. That's all you get, dude. And today, go ask for a pay raise. Good luck. Because most of these companies are looking around for the bottom dollar. So then how do you now open your mindset up and realize that what gifts you have? You are this mechanism they call a cell phone. There is so much within you. You're not just the job that you're doing that they told you to go to college to get a degree and that's the thing that you're going to do for the rest of life. Please, you are a creator. This thing holds so much things that it can do. I read a study that very few people even use this thing to what it's capable of doing. Most people only do certain things on it and that's it. Most people don't use it to its fullest capability. Do you use yourself to your full potential? Most of us don't do that because we've been robbed from our creativity because we were told to go ahead, figure out that one thing that you want to do in life and go off to college and get that degree and do it for the rest of your life. Nobody told you can do 5 things, 10 things, 11 things, 12 things, experience life and get involved in so many things. See, we have lost our ability to think for ourselves, like the brother I was talking to today. What do you mean? That's a smartphone. Well, why do they call it smart? Because this joker right here, like I said, I do everything from. Just like yourself. So many creative things that are within us that we're robbing ourselves, that are lying dormant, waiting for us to bring it up or shine the light on it. So many things within us. So many of us have the fears. That's why I say just try. What is it going to hurt to try something? Do something. Don't sit back and just say, I ain't got the money for it. You always got the money for it. It's just that you choose to put money elsewhere. I mean, am I right, somebody? Please, am I talking to myself for what? I mean, really, because, the day has come for us to start to teach the youth about their self-worth, about what's really in them. You mean to tell me that I came into this world and I'm only supposed to do one thing and work for somebody? You mean to tell me that I am not supposed to experience life at its fullest, that I can explore all things? That's one thing I like about Montessori schools. See, when your children are young, they allow the child to gravitate towards those creativities within themselves and allow it to flourish. You know, people that are ambidextrous, right? They can use two hands. You see, they were not stifled by thinking of using just one side of their body. Because when your mind is open, you can use both sides of your body. Who said you're supposed to be right-handed? Y'all remember the day when if you was left-handed, they forced you to use your right, which really I found out caused psychological issues because of trying to force what's already the gravitated towards as a dominant side instead of bringing in the other side to embrace it to become one. We've been conditioned to all be right-handed. And for those who are left-handed, isn't it ironic? I find it very ironic that left-handed people have a total different mindset than most of us right-hand folk. Even though it still look weird when you do it right, with left hand. But it I've taken note of that. My daughter's left-handed. My dad was left-handed. And very creative people. They think more on a what's the word I could use? That I find left-handed people, they're more on a um I can't even find the word. But their perception seems to be at a different place. It is. I'm 36 minutes in. What do y'all think? Because my thing is, I'm in Africa. I hope there's Africans and my brothers and sisters and around the world who are listening to this to see that we are a one-track minded people. We think that this is only a cell phone. We call it in our brains, think that it is, and that we have everything on this that we can do business, to take care of business. So much on this that we will scoff at the fact of a cost of it. Surprising enough, you can find smartphones for $75. Now, I know some people say, whoa, that's a lot of money. To some people, that's a 1 month's pay. But even then, save up for it. Take your five CDs, Delacies, shillings, and put it aside. And when you put it aside, it will grow. And when it grows, you can invest into something that is going to invest in you. Because Africa, a beautiful place, our brothers and sisters, humble as they are, some of them, can't say all, because you got some of the aggressive type doing big things. They get it. They know. They know. And when I say big things, I'm not talking about monetary wise. I'm talking about get it in as far as reaching and pushing themselves to potentials beyond than what they think that they are. Some have had a kickstart by going to other countries, seeing life differently, getting out of their own comfort zones, and able to see how the rest of the world is. That's definitely a big push when you get out of your own circle. Because there are those who are just stuck. They don't move out. And the other thing about Africa is that Africa, I find majority of the people all are doing the same things. There's little to no creativity when doing things. When we are creative. I mean, think about it. Ghanaian food, Tanzania food, Kenya food, Ethiopian food, all have their staple dishes and they're all cooked the same. Nobody removes themselves out of that boundary to go ahead and put their own flair on it. You can see 100 restaurants on the same menus, and you're like, why should I come to your restaurant? What do you do differently? If I'm going to buy me some food and they got it over here, they got it over there, they got it over there, why should I come to you when everybody's doing the same thing? Don't aren't we more creative enough to come up with ideas to where it sets us apart from another? But yeah, we're gonna have copycats and we're gonna have those who try to mimic what we do. But I love competition. I had a brother tell me yesterday, we were talking about how there seems to be a lack of vegetables in Africa. When I travel Africa, you don't find a lot of vegetables on African plates. You find starches and meats, and they eat the heck out of fruits. But I'm like, I need my vegetables. I like my vegetables. Where's the vegetables? So this brother told me he, from America, married a Ghanaian, and she cooked him a dish, and he asked her and said, can you add more vegetables into the? No, I can't do that. This is how you cook it. But can you add more vegetables? No, this is how you cook it. This is what the recipe is. Mindset stuck, and this is the only way we can do it. No, I can't add any more vegetables. This is the recipe. This is how you do it. Aren't we like that in life? And miss out on being who we are, creators, and bringing in something different. Because when you bring something different, that is your aha opportunity to start that business. My wife, she always, is amazed at me when I have food and I could cook and I blend some certain things in, or I can combo something together to bring it another different depth of flavor in it. And she's like, wow, it's amazing how you can just join something together and it gives it something totally different. Yeah. I ain't trying to be the same. I can't eat the same food over and over and over again. I can't do the same business over and over and over again. I'm one that's just like, hey, I'm on this journey right here. And then the next chapter comes. I'm like, okay, I'm on that chapter right there. Business ideas, life investments in self. This is where we need to get. We got to stop finding excuses of why we are broke, always putting our hand out, asking mama, daddy, sister, brother for money, asking strangers, asking all these, thinking that that is the answer, when the answer is that you have a lack of knowledge for understanding what creative or creativity you have within to get you out of that situation of trying to ask and beg all the time. Because I hear a lot of excuses, not just here in Africa. I hear them over there in America, and it's like, man, nah, I don't give money, but I tell you what I'll do. We can sit down at this table and we can go through and do a budget. Come on, let's do that. Well, nah. I mean, I try. I don't know. No, 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 no. Come on. I'll get you in a plan. I'll guarantee you'll have money. I'll guarantee you that. I guarantee you, I'll show you where you wasting money. Nobody want to hear that. Everybody wants that quick fix. Hey man, just give me the money, man. Be quiet, man. Stop trying to go ahead and just help me in that aspect. No, see, all help ain't good help when it comes to money. And that's what I find here when I'm in Africa is people think that the answer is money. No, the answer ain't money. It's the lack of knowledge. It's a lack of knowledge. When you don't have the knowledge of know-how to bring out of you what is in you so that it can reward you with money, you're stuck. You need to do some serious soul searching to find those things within you because it's in you. But I get it though. When you've been in school and all they've taught you everything but budget, taught you everything but trying to be an entrepreneur, or they taught you everything about, but yet you know how to be an honest, upright, standing people. I get it. So it's a beautiful thing when we're at that place. I'm gonna go ahead. Some people want to come and chime in and share some information or what have you. Like I said too, you got some businesses that you're running. You want people to know about it. Hey, come on here and share it. This is all about upbuilding. This ain't about drama filled. This ain't about, all the, things that tickles us to where we get caught into and it does nothing for us. We get a good laugh and we wake up the next morning still broke. Don't got no ideas. None of that. Chat, the link is in the chat because I believe that we as a people can build each other up. And my observation, again, is not about down or browbeating Africa in a sense. It's about sharing my conversations, my experiences, and it's going to be about an eye-opening experience. And it may sound negative, but it ain't negative. This is about people waking up because I believe our brothers and sisters around the globe needs to get out of this impoverished thinking, this mindset that keeps us down, that we pass on that same stinking thinking to our children. One thing I can't stand to see is how parents can allow their kids to be out there begging on the street. The parents will pimp their own kids to beg on the street. You see it around the globe. It's because they lost their creativity. The only thing they down to is just this. When you can't figure out how to go get, how to use what you have. Some people don't have arms and legs, and I've seen them people that they still got businesses or working for companies and doing things for themselves. They're not sitting around complaining. People got disabilities and things that you think that they would not be able to be fruitful or be able to do for self. There's many stories out here that people have come up with ideas in using their disabilities as a means to pull out their creativity for them to be able to take care of themselves. You see, in America, it's about, oh, I'll just go ahead and fill out some paperwork and apply for Social Security, disability. You know, there again, that's the way. Oh, you got some kids? Here's some food stamps. How many you got now? We'll boost that up a little bit. Some more food stamps. All of the trashy cities in America, all of the dumps that I see in America, how many jobs could the city provide to people who don't have jobs? If we're going to give money hand out for food stamps or any government assistance, you got to get up in the morning and go to work. Our city needs cleaned. Our city needs grass cut. Our city, see, put the people to work so that it will drive them to feel better about themselves and not sitting back with a handout. Because America is probably one of the biggest countries that do that, and I think it's a ploy, and it is a way to keep people back, lazy. Why? It makes people feel good that you're helping people. We're helping people. Yeah, the link is in the chat for those who want to chime in. Somebody come in and share their successful story. Somebody come in and share their challenges. Somebody come in and share whatever it is. If you got a question for Mr. Go Black, I'm all ears. I'll answer anything. 99.9% of the things I will answer if I got an answer for it because I'm transparent. Like I said, I can only speak on stuff I know. I won't speak on stuff I don't know. So you can call in, chime in. The link is in. We're at 48 minutes. If there's no questions, whatever, if you want to ask a question in the chat, I will entertain that too as well. If you don't want to just call in, you might be at a place that you can't call in. So let me look for those question marks at the end of your at the end or beginning of your sentence. People have gotten hip to that one. How's the properties in Zanzibar? The properties are the properties. They're in Zanzibar. Depends on what property you might be talking about. But I bought two properties here in Zanzibar. I'm quite sure that's probably why you're asking. I will be there in Zanzibar here in a few weeks, and I will show. Hopefully, they'll start on one of mine. The other ones they started on, and I'll be able to show you that. But hopefully, this month they'll start on the other ones. But we'll see. All righty, we got sisters up in. We're gonna start with Deborah. Deborah, you go first. What's up, the infamous Ski? The infamous Kiki. All righty. Deborah, what's good with you?
Okay, how's everybody this evening? I hope everybody is well, considering what's going on around the world. Um, Me and my daughter, we are business partners. We
Yeah.
managed to put together two LLCs, and we started with the like baby baskets, online baby baskets, dealing with baby clothes and stuff like that. So we put a store online. But
Okay.
our second LLC is where we should have started, and it's with pattern design. It's art because
Okay.
we are very gifted with art. You know, we know how to draw, and I'm very good with pattern design. So we decided to get into the textile. So we put the business best on, textile design. But we at plateau because it's just me and her, and that is such a vast thing. But we put it into a LLC because we also wanted to give back into the community. So we put it to we put our grand my granddaughter has autism, and so we wanted to build a foundation around autism.
Okay.
And the first one was about preemie babies, and so we based that LLC on that. But our thing is that we don't. Although we built the LLC, we put everything together. Um, I think it has something to do with finances. Being able to get a business loan and stuff like that. So things like plateau. And then the other thing is that we think that we probably need more manpower with it, you know. And so
Yeah.
we're trying to get some kind of connect where we can get help. The plan is already there. The LLC is already built and everything. And we just need to get a connect with someone that can kind of show us how to build financially so that we can get it rolling.
So you're looking for investors.
I'm looking for investors. I thought about making a platform on YouTube for other things, and I'm still got that in the makings. And thought about reaching out to some entertainers, like reaching out to some of the entertainers, like what's his name? Can't think of his name right now offhand, but he does his own business and stuff. Master P, his name is Master P, and I thought about reaching out to him, but it's hard to get to them. So I said, well, maybe I need to look within, you know, look within a try to find my village and try to build on that. And so I see your platform, and I listen to your platform for more than one reason. You do be dropping golden nuggets, and you say you can kick it away or what? I don't kick it away. I take your
Hmm.
golden nuggets, and I, being a Leo that I am, and I utilize your nuggets. And so
Hmm.
this is why I decided to come forward now, because it could be someone in our group here that may be having the same idea, but maybe they don't know how to put the LLC together. But they do have a gift, talent in art. You see what I'm saying? And so this is just
Yeah,
why I'm
but
just
I think I'm a little lost though. So uh you mentioned the word plateau. You've gotten to a place where your business has reached its limits and you're trying to take it to the next level.
yes, I'm trying to take it to the next level, and that's going to include finance.
Yeah, if you're trying to take it to the next level, it's going to take some finances.
Yeah.
So is it profitable business?
I would say so. I would say baby clothes, and you always need to dress babies, but that second one with the with the LLC that has the design, the textile, that's broad. You know, you can make a pattern. You can make a pattern for fabric. You can make a pattern for textile, and it's not too many in the United States. It's not too many of us that have something like that. Most of it is Indians from India. You know what I'm saying? Africa. The ties that I would have with Africa is do business with buying their cotton to put my fabric together. You see,
Mm-hmm.
and so this is why I wanted to keep ties with Africa. I would want to get my cotton from China. I would want to get my cotton from Africa. I would want to support
Mm-hmm.
Africa. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying.
Okay, okay. Well, I mean, hey, how can people reach out to you? I mean, the floor is yours. I mean, if somebody's interested out there that wants to get more information about this business, creating patterns and with materials or even the baby baskets, how can people reach you?
Okay, I'm gonna have to try to put I'm gonna have to put in the chat my business information. But
Okay.
um but you can reach me at, I'm gonna put my email. I'm gonna put my email address
Can you
in
say
the
it? Can you say your email address?
it's okay, Mama's Hand Shop, MASHOPPPEE.com.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
reach me through
And
that.
what's your email?
Wait a minute, I'm trying to. And the email is mamahandshop@gmail.com.
Mama Hand Shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay, you put it in the chat, and yeah, hey, no problem. Best wishes to you, this and that. My thing is that hey, you never know. There's always people out here who might
You,
be
you,
in that same thing, whatever.
you never know, because this is what it is that we, as black people, need to tie in together, because all the other nationality people, they pulling together and they have these big old companies making big old money. See, we think too small. We think too small. You got to think big. Go outside that box. Think
I say
big.
differently. I say
I
differently, but
mean,
anyway,
I say go outside the box because people look small. And see,
yeah,
if you come in and you take five people and you put a big LLC together in your own community, that's big. And so if you can do it here at home, you can go abroad and help others establish business, and you can have the same business in Africa. You got the same business that you have here, you can have in Africa. You got to think big. We as black people think too small, and that's probably why Africa can't do like it wants to do, because they're not pulling together. They're not thinking big enough. And so white man come in, they've been doing that with Africa for a long time, and been flourishing.
yeah, yeah,
You got to
yeah.
think big, and that's my thing.
Y'all heard it here, Deborah. Reach out to her. Put it in the link for me, sister. I'm gonna pass it on the mic to the infamous Kiki. Thanks for calling in.
Hmm.
All righty. All right, the infamous Kiki. How we doing, my sister?
I'm good. I love your show. I'm so honored to be here. I'm so nervous. That's okay.
Oh,
Oh my
please.
goodness. I've been watching for like 2 years since I lost my job and
Mhm.
almost lost my mind. And I'm a single mom. I got two kids. So
That's a good
um
thing that happened.
yeah, yeah,
No,
two kids.
I'm saying you lost your job. This is what I
Hmm.
mean. You can hold on to this right here, and then I'm gonna let you go ahead and continue. You lost your job, and you almost lost your mind. Boy, I wish you would have lost your mind, because losing that mind is gonna force you into a place to have you think outside of what we're so conditioned of thinking. Losing a job really at times is fearful. I understand you got babies to take care of, you got roof put over your head and food, and it's a scary moment. But what it actually does too, for those who will keep their composure, is go within and have to find out ways to go ahead and do other types of work or jobs. So now when your back's in the corner, you're coming out swinging with different ideas and different ways of doing things. And when I say losing your mind, meaning that getting rid of that old stinking thinking and bringing in something else new.
Oh
Did you get
yeah,
to another job?
yeah. I have another job.
Okay, good.
The past 3 years have changed my life. Like, because I had lost my job, I was back into a corner, so I started a business.
Okay.
I had started a business right before everything went crazy, and
Yeah.
then I just got lucky because what I was selling had to happen to be what everybody needed. So I was very fortunate that my business exploded during during COVID. Exploded. Um,
What type of
so
business?
I before that I sold like these little hand sanitizers
Yeah.
for weddings and gift bags and stuff, and people put them for like baby showers. They would get like these cutesy little ones with labels on it. And so I
Yeah.
had already had like connects with people, with companies that sell it by the drums, you know. So when nobody else could get hand sanitizer, I had it. So I was making lots of money. I made lots of money during the beginning. So I just happened to, I sell other stuff besides that, but I just happened to luck upon that. And then I lost my job right around the same time. So I was able to supplement my income because of it. And because of that, I started two more businesses. I know this sounds crazy. Okay. So I lost my job. I have a back issue. I have disc degeneration and really bad scoliosis. I needed surgery. You know, I lost my job. I lost my insurance. So I was
Mhm.
sitting there going, what am I going to do? I don't have any insurance. I had to go and get insurance myself. And because I had money coming in, I was able to get insurance and I was able to have my surgery. So while I needed 9 months of recovery, 9 months of physical therapy 3 times a week, because my back had gotten so bad to where I could barely walk like
Mhm.
more than 10 steps. And so I got back into art. I had left art alone. You know, I've been a mother, a wife, busy. That whole art thing was something I did when I was younger. I got behind me. So I'm like, I'm sitting at home, laid up, trying to recover. What else am I going to do? I need to express myself. I saw things going on in the world. So I was like, you know what? I need to express myself. So I started doing art. So I started just doing art, just part time freelancing. And then eventually, I got a hold of YouTube, and then people were talking about taking your art and actually making products, like putting on t-shirts and blankets and and all kinds of stuff. And then I was like, really? Word? You can do that? I was like, I had no idea. So they
Yeah.
were like, yeah, here's a website. You can do this and you can start your own shop. And so I started my own shop. And then that and then people are like, your art is really good, you can send it in. So I started sending my art in to all these people, and I didn't think anybody would think anything about it, but people started feedback, and then I started winning contests and stuff like that. And then, like, while all this happened, I was really like, reading books and trying to get in touch with my blackness, my Africanness. I found your channel and I'm like, oh my goodness. Yes, this is what I've been saying. I was like, it changed, like, this whole thing has changed my life. Me sitting at home has changed my life and my thinking. So it's to the point where my businesses, they were popping, they were going, and then I had to go back to a real job. I finally got healthy enough to where I'm standing before you now. I can actually stand and walk, and through the grace of God, I can run and I can take care of my babies now. And I have my surgery and everything's going good. So now my business, oh,
Oops. Go ahead.
now my business, I'm to the point where um, I want to advertise more. I want to reach out to more of our people. Like, I've gotten the attention of various other people. I don't just make products just for, black people, but I sell stuff to everybody. But I've noticed that, like, in the black community, it's like, I just felt like there's a sense of not enough people being supportive. I don't have a lot of family at all. I don't have a lot of family at all. So it's hard for me to really network. So I guess my question is, how to network, and then also marketing and advertising, which is really expensive and hard for some of us who don't have a large extended group of friends and family, is how to really get our businesses and our shops out there to the people, to the public. Because I mean, I want to go to the next level, but then yes, I do have to work a regular job and a regular life. But I also want to be able to be a resource to our people, and I want to get my products into hands of really of Black people. That's what I really want to do.
Yeah. You know what's so interesting that you said that? That's a beautiful story because all the while, number one, you wasn't lucky during that time when COVID hit and you had, that was ordained. That's the blessing that was on you at that particular moment for that particular time. And sometimes we exclude that. Sometimes we just it was one of those things. And I know you probably see it more deeper than that as well, just luck. But some things you just said, it was like this whole thing unfolded, losing the job and COVID hits and then back surgery or, all these things. But yet it was forcing you, putting you into the entrepreneur side to free yourself from working from others, which learned you that you now, somebody said you the boss lady or what have you. And so it is amazing how life, as we call, throw a monkey wrench in your plan, and yet it sends you in this area where you really should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it's
that's
been life changing. Like COVID
life.
has changed. I've changed my life for the worse and also for the better. I was so busy in my previous life. I worked in the hotel industry, and that's how
Okay.
I got laid off, because hotels. And I was so busy. I was going to school. I had no time to sit back and think about uh doing my art, social justice issues, Africa. These are things that I never would have. You would have told me this 2, 3 years ago, I would have laughed at you. I would have been like, I'm not interested in all that. I ain't trying to go out back to Africa. Who want to go there with them people? I don't know nothing about. If you would have said that three, I would have been like, child, you crazy. Now I had time to really just be still. Like I said, being still is such a wonderful thing, to just sit down and actually sit down at night and lay in my bed and have time to research and think and be like, okay, what do I really want to do? What example do I want to leave for my children? Like I was
Mhm.
able to really sit down and get out of the rat race of everything, and I have time to sit down. So my back surgery, yes, I'm better now, but it had an opportunity, me having 9 months of really just working on thinking and not just acting, go, work. Because to be honest with you, that's what we were told. I mean, that we're supposed to work,
Yeah.
be busy all the time. And then when I wasn't busy, I'm like, what am I going to do with myself? I'm like, well, I got to do something. So I'm like, I need to find something to stimulate my mind, because my body is in bed. So, and that's what's really helped me. And so now I really want to get out there, and I really want to, push my designs. Me being a designer is something I would never thought of, but now it's like I design clothes, and I design shoes, and and it's not at the level where I want it to be, but I want to go to the next level, and then with the success that I did have during the beginning of COVID, I saved that money. I learned to save my money, because before I wasn't even thinking about investing and saving. Now I'm like all looking. I had time to research about how to invest in crypto and all this stuff. So I had time to invest and look. And it's like, I need to get my finances right. I'm not a 20-year-old. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
46. I mean, come on.
that's awesome. That's awesome because what you were doing during that time of when everybody's at home, COVID's hitting, all that right there, you decided to research and invest in yourself, finding what is best for you. You know how many people probably was sitting around watching TikTok and laughing at silly jokes and letting time get past and not doing the productive things to better themselves? I mean, really, sometimes we just invest in other things, but it seems like you chose by the course of your life put you in a position to become an entrepreneur. So let me ask you right here. So what are you looking for, putting your product out there? You wanting people to know about you? You got a website or you want to put out there? So any social
I
media?
do.
Sure,
I
go ahead.
do. I'm actually a YouTuber. I have a YouTube channel as well. I started a YouTube channel during all of this too, because I was like, why not? Everybody else is starting one talking about crazy stuff. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, might as well. I'm sitting at home. And then, now my regular job, I work from home, so I do have extended time. But yes, you can find me on Twitter. I'm the infamous Kiki on Twitter. I'm the infamous Kiki on YouTube. I have a email. I can put the email address in there if you want to get a hold of me. Like I said, I'm all about giving. People ask for free samples. People ask for discounts. I have three Etsy shops, three businesses. And so I'm all about, trying to help other young ladies out there who are interested in starting an Etsy shop and what does it take. And it was scary for me because I didn't know what I was doing in the beginning. So I try to help people who are trying to get started doing e-commerce. That's my thing. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm always here to help, but I'm trying to get to the next level. I'm trying to push my stuff out there and trying to help out my fellow brothers and sisters worldwide, not just in America, worldwide.
Well, I appreciate that. Put your information, your email, whatever, in the
Mhm.
chat, and that'd be no problem whatsoever. And I appreciate you. I'm gonna pass the mic on over to Dr. Soul, but infamous Kiki, y'all check her out. You got a YouTube channel, or you said Twitter,
Yeah, Twitter. I'm on Twitter.
Twitter account. Check her out because this is the moment now. We're coming into, people are calling and sharing about their business. If you want to call in and share about your business, get your idea out there, looking for investors, whatever it is. This is what my channel is all about: uplifting our people so that we can be the boss who pays the cost. All right, then. Hey, thank you, my sister.
Hi, thank you.
All right, have a blessed one. All right, we got Dr.
Yeah.
Soul. What's happening,
So
Dr.
yes,
Soul? Are
yes,
you the Dr. Soul?
yes. I am a computer scientist. I hold a PhD in computer science.
Okay,
And
there's a Dr. Soul that does the shoe soles inside the shoes that
no, no,
that's the Dr. Soul. I thought are you the Dr. Soul?
no,
Okay.
no, yeah. It is a shortened name for Solomon. Yeah. So thank you for all you've been doing. Emancipating the Africans, telling them, kind of exposing people to what is out there. And I've been following your YouTube channel. Yes, I think your YouTube channel also motivated me. um I am actually starting a kind of crypto trading setup. um I I have just started and I'm still trying to grow my channel. I haven't got um registration yet, or subscribers, and I hope that people subscribe. So what I'm going to be doing is to be teaching people. I have quite a vast experience in cryptocurrency. I do a lot of presentations. I want to be teaching people about how you trade, if you decide to trade, if you decide to hold the asset, um, what is the best way to go about it? What are the coins to look at? You don't want to invest in some meme coins that you lose all you invest in it. I am launching the channel at some point. Every day I said I'm going to launch it. I haven't got a subscriber, so I hope I have subscribers so that when I'm speaking for the first time, I know that people are listening. So that has been my problem. I keep on pushing it forward because or pushing it backward because I haven't got subscribers.
So you have the channel up,
Yes,
okay, and you don't have any subscribers,
I
and the
don't
name
have
of
any.
it is what?
Yes, no single. I think I only have one subscriber, which is my wife.
Hey man, hey, that's where I started. I said all I needed was one. That was my wife, and then
O-
from there, I had no other expectations. If it be
Okay.
the one, it'd be the one for right now. But what's the name of your channel?
Okay, so let me just send you the channel's name. Everything's up. So if yeah, I mean, it's quite difficult for me to just go out there and start speaking because I want to be doing live about cryptocurrency trading. What are the assets that are hot? What are the coins that people should invest in? If they decide to hold, what are the pitfall of that? Yes.
Okay, but all right, somebody's asking how many videos do you have up?
Where I haven't got any video, but I think I was thinking my approach was to start live so that I start
YouTube, you
going on.
can't start live.
Eh?
YouTube, you can't start live. What do you mean?
Yes, my approach is to start to, I mean, to do live from time to time as a guest, making video and editing it. I think I
Okay.
wanted to be doing live, just live approach, because most of the cryptocurrency trading is mostly live. Yeah, so I want to go on the live approach than video
Okay.
editing.
Well, to my knowledge, you need 4,000 subscribers. Excuse me, you need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and then you will be able to do lives. Now, somebody told me there's a backdoor way you can do that. I'm not sure what it is to do lives, but you need to go ahead, brother. Start. You promoting something you ain't even started yet, and you need to have some videos every day. I'm challenging you to do
Okay,
one video about cryptocurrency
okay,
every day, one video, and it could
okay,
only be I'm gonna say between 8 to 10 minutes. So get used to doing between 8 to 10 minutes, so that
okay,
when you get monetized, you got to at least have eight. I think it's 8 minutes and 20 seconds or something like that, in order to get the ads on
okay,
the channel.
okay,
But this is a good example, and not to give you a hard time, but this is what I've been sharing.
mm,
You're on my live promoting your channel that
yes,
you've done nothing with.
yes, that's
You get what I'm saying?
yes,
Your opportunity was today, and you which we can get people can go there and some people might subscribe,
okay,
but they're gonna expect to see a video tomorrow. Can you put up a video tomorrow? Can you do an elementary video of
okay,
explaining what a cryptocurrency is?
okay,
You ain't got to start all complicated and all that. What is cryptocurrency? What
okay,
is it?
okay,
And I'm gonna challenge you. One video per day. The reason why I say that is because it's gonna create consistency
mm,
where people now are gonna expect to see a video, to where
okay,
that's when you'll begin to grow. You start to
okay,
have gaps in your showing video. Well, 1 week nobody heard anything. People lose interest. They don't even want to come back to the channel.
okay,
Okay, this is work. This ain't gonna be easy. You want to have a YouTube channel, man. People think, oh, I'll just start my YouTube channel, and people reach out to me all the time. Yo,
mm,
can I interview you, or you interview me? I'm trying to get subscribers, and I go to their channel. I'm like, the Joker hasn't even put a video up in the last 8, 10, 12, 2 weeks, 1 month.
okay,
Nah, I'm not trying to send people over to those who ain't serious.
okay,
But tonight, because the floor is open, and I've said, if y'all got business, if you want to promote your business, if you want to do whatever, no
yes.
problem. Let's go to, what's the name of your channel again?
Okay, it's token trading research. That is what it is, and I also
Yeah,
have the link.
type that in the chat.
Okay, is that the correct chat? I have it in
Huh?
your private chat.
You have it on private chat.
Yes.
You have to make it public, brother.
Okay, right. So let me just see. How do I?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna copy it. See, you making me do your work. See now, y'all. Now y'all see.
Oh,
All right,
thank
I
you.
put it in the chat for you. Off of that, copy that.
Okay.
And that's the link to your YouTube channel, right?
Yes. I
Okay.
pro
All right.
I promise that video will start coming from tomorrow because I didn't know what to do. I thought setting up a YouTube is that easy, a YouTube channel, but I found that for over the 1 month now, I have been procrastinating on what to do. I would say I'll start. Yeah. Thanks.
Cryptocurrency.
I've been able to reach you and you've provided the opportunity. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, my brother. Much success to you.
And you too.
All right, man. You have be best. Have a beautiful night.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna put the link in here for those out there who wants to promote their business or your idea. If you want to ask me a question, I'm all here, yo. I will be on here until the questions stop. Because my thing is that, isn't it good to have a channel that you can come to, and it's about positivity. It's about giving you the exposure, and giving you the opportunity to be able to promote yourself, your business, your channel, your whatever you're doing. Because I'm here to tell you, when I travel Africa, it is amazing that when I come across people, the link is in the chat for those who want to know. When I come across people and they talk about this and that, their talents and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, let's shoot a video. Let's get you out there. They're not even prepared. When we gonna get prepared? When the opportunity only comes a few times in a lifetime that I found for myself, that door is so narrow that if you don't get it while it's open, you might just miss that opportunity at that moment in time. So we got to go ahead and look. The sister, the infamous Kiki, she said something very profound. She had a business that she had doing baskets, whatever, but it had hand sanitizers in it. COVID wound up hitting, and because she had something that maybe was sitting there dormant for a while, and all of a sudden the opportunity came. She started a business and maybe she sat it on the shelf and never did much with it, but then the opportunity came and she jumped on it. Because when it comes, I told a guy today, you know, uh, he wanted me to do a video for him. I said, let's do the video. Okay, well, can you come back next week? Come back, man. Hold up. You want me to wait on you? I'm the opportunity. You're the opportunity as well. But I am only here for a moment and gone tomorrow. If you ain't ready and got yourself together, I'm sorry. That's how life is, y'all. I mean, for those who know how life is, look, when life presents itself each day, you got to seize the moment, however which way you can salvage out of it. Because if you're not being the watcher, seeing each moment of what happens in your life and using it as a tool, a teacher, and you're not seeing it happen and unfold, it goes right over your head and you miss it. Oh, we got somebody up in the house. We got a successful brother up in here. Successful Jerry's in the house. What's up, brother?
I'm good.
Good. What you got for us today? What you gonna
Yeah.
share? So
No.
promote.
Nothing much. I've been listening to your. I've been following up your YouTube, and I've listening how you talk about Africans that live in Africa, about Ghana. And I mean, I'm really inspired, and I love what you're doing.
Man,
I
appreciate it.
love how you speaking about Africa and how you encourage Black people in America to come back to Africa and invest in Africa. You
Yeah,
know, yeah. And
appreciate that.
this guy, Woody. I don't know if you know this guy, Woody Meyer.
Yeah, talked to him this morning on the phone.
Yeah, so you guys inspired me to start my YouTube channel. So yeah, although I started my YouTube channel like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think 2 weeks ago. So, but I live in Dubai though. I'm from Nigeria, but I live in Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah, so I work here and I live here in Dubai, but planning to go home by the end of this year. To
Okay.
start up things. Yeah.
Well, great. And what are you doing out there in Dubai? What do you do out there?
Right now, I'm working as a construction safety officer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but in my spare time, I just use my spare time to make YouTube videos and upload when I'm free.
What's your YouTube channel? Put it out there, brother.
Yeah, my YouTube channel is Successful Jerry. I
Successful
don't.
Jerry. Okay. And Successful Jerry, what are you talking about on your YouTube channel?
For now, I don't really talk about much. For now, I just go on tour around Dubai.
You go around
Yeah,
Dubai and talk.
yeah. Just make a video of beautiful places. Talk about the places, and that's. I mean, I'm just trying to build up my channel, but my main goal for this channel is to go back to Nigeria and Africa. To go around Africa. I just want to travel. I love to travel, so I just want to travel and show Africa to the world. So for now, I'm just trying to build that up.
Okay. All right. So you want to show Africa the world.
Yes, I want to show Africa to the world.
Say that one more time.
I said I want to show Africa to the world, to the rest of the world.
Oh, so when you go back to Africa, you want to show the Africa to the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, brother. Yeah. I mean, hey, you say that you don't talk about much of anything, But what can people? I mean, this is your moment to sell your channel to bring the interest of people who might want to come on in and go to your channel. Why should we go to Successful Jerry?
Okay, for now, the reason why you should go to Successful Jerry, if you haven't been to Dubai before and there are some places you would like to see, you know, there are some places you would like to see, and then I'll upload them. Like today, I went to downtown Dubai, which is very close to Dubai Mall and Burj Khalifa. I think I just uploaded the video about a few hours ago, maybe an hour ago, you know. So if you haven't been to Dubai, you want to see beautiful places, so you can just go to my channel to to tour around the city, the beautiful city.
Okay. Did you see
Yes.
my videos when I was there in Dubai last year?
No, no, I will see that.
I talked to the Africans. I interviewed the Africans that were there.
Yeah, that was what I'm planning to do. So I'm planning to interview people also, but like I've been in Dubai for more than 2 years now, so I know the lifestyle over here. I know how things work over here, you know. But my plan is to interview people too, especially Africans that live here in Dubai, that work and live here in Dubai.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, Successful Jerry, y'all. Hey, he's pushing out some content out there in Dubai, showing Dubai. And there are people who, I mean, a lot of people around the world who's going to Dubai.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely, man. Y'all check him out, and keep an eye on it. You're gonna be going back to Nigeria next year, you said?
No, this year, but maybe
This
by
year.
November, December. By the
Okay.
end.
Okay. All right. Any other social medias, man, people should check you out on?
No, yeah, I saw I left on my Instagram. On my Instagram is successful underscore Jerry, so it's still the same thing. On my
Okay.
Facebook, successful Jerry, same thing. So, but I don't really go on Facebook like that. It's just on Instagram and YouTube. That's it.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. All right, Jerry. I appreciate you calling in, man. Hey, much success to you. All right.
Hey man, thank you, bro. Thank
All
you.
right, man.
Thank you.
Be blessed. Yeah, family. It's good to see people got their channels trying to figure out where they fit in at and all that. We all got something to say. Never say that you don't have nothing to say. I hear it all the time. What would I talk about? What do you talk about? There's a billion things you can talk about, and there's a many of things that a lot of people just don't know. But hey, it's always something we can talk about. Anyway, as I said before, the link is in the chat. Those want to go ahead and share their ideas, their business ventures, want to promote their business out here right now. We've gone from the mindset what I had started this whole conversation on, having a conversation with a young man here in Ghana and getting him to understand that this is not just a cell phone. This right here is a many of us of ways of conducting business, and he should have a smartphone, not a flip phone, and should invest in himself. And now our conversations. Now I've opened the floor up for many questions, or those who wants to share the business ideas, what they got going on, whatever. The floor is yours. My channel is all about helping one another out. Africa's Vanguard. What's happening, my brother? I
Greetings, go black to Africa. Greetings, big respect, man. Can you hear me?
can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, I love what you're doing, my brother. I've been watching you a minute. I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Um, I myself been going to Africa for over 20 years, but
Mm,
I haven't been documenting it, videotaping and all that just recently.
okay.
Um, But I got a quick question for you. I was listening to you the other night when you first arrived in Ghana. One of my
Yeah.
question is, are you still paying the $150 at Kotoka in airport?
Nah, you don't have to pay that.
Just the PCR?
Well, let me back that up. Okay. Let me say this right here, because people have been calling, sending me emails and stuff. Right. You got to pay the $150 if you don't have a vaccine card or some proof of taking the vaccine, or have some type of witness that showing that you've had that vaccine or whatever. But you got to have the card, whatever. Not you're gonna have to pay the $150 to pay for their COVID test when you hit the ground here.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cause I just came back from Ghana in December. and
Yeah.
I went there at the end of October, and I had to do the same thing. I had to pay the 150, but I'm glad that that certain things are being opened up for us. I
Yeah.
stayed mostly in the Abri Mountains. When I'm there
You stay where?
in in the Abri
Oh yeah.
Mountains.
I was out there today. I was out there today.
Yo, that's where I stay. No mosquitoes, man, and nice and cool. No mosquitoes.
Definitely cooler. Yes. Definitely
Yeah,
cooler.
and this is my business. This is what I've been bringing from Ghana for the past 2 years out of the pandemic. I
Put
have
it in the
my
camera.
own
I don't see it. Put it in front of the camera. What is it?
I have my own bag collection, Africa's
Okay.
Vanguard bag collection from Ghana.
Okay.
These, these are just some of the bags that I'm working with, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have them on my Instagram page at Africa's Vanguard. But that's what I'm working. That's one of the business I'm doing out of Ghana right now.
Okay. At you said at African Vanguard, Africa's Vanguard.
Yeah, Instagram. My Instagram page is Africa's Vanguard as well.
Okay. All right. So you sell those bags. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You
Yeah.
got a place here in Ghana that also you selling them?
I no, I have the people that make them for me. I don't have a place in Ghana right now. I bring them from Ghana. I'll be there in a
Okay.
few months. I'll be there in a few months again too.
Where are you right now?
Right now I'm calling you from the People's Republic of Brooklyn.
Okay. Yeah.
I
All right.
got go black. I got one thing I just want to say real quick,
Yeah.
I wanna shout out big respect to all black Americans like yourself. You know,
Mhm.
I respect when I see yourself, JT, and all the others what you're doing, because most of the time for us, like myself, who are coming from the Caribbean, Guyana to be precise,
Okay.
Africa is like a big Caribbean to us, as you were in various Caribbean places and Mexico. It has a similarity, so it's easy for us to adapt in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So when
Mm-hmm.
I see people like yourself and JT, the bigger figure, and all the others doing what you're doing, big respect, salute, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You're inspiring and encouraging many. God, that's what I do. Inspire and encourage. Thank you very much, my brother. Yeah, man.
Thank you. Hey, peace and blessings to you, brother. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. So yeah, hey, brother's got the bags there. Go check him out on his Instagram. If you all want to go ahead and get some of those African bags, I'm quite sure they look pretty nice from what he's got. But we're gonna move on over to our Akua in Africa. Is that I say it right? Akua.
Akria.
Aquia.
Akria. Wednesday born.
Aquia. Yeah.
Yes, Wednesday.
Oh,
That's Wednesday in Ghana.
yeah. Okay. How we doing today, my sister?
I am absolutely wonderful. I am from the States. I'm from the States. I've been here for 14 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
14 months you've been in Ghana.
yes.
Okay, all right. What you got to share
I
with us tonight? What you got? What you got? You got any business going on? Any type of promotion that you want to share with the world? What you got? What you may be involved in or anything?
well, I'm about to start a couple of different venues, opportunities in Ghana. Yes, I'm actually in the process of moving to my second apartment.
I can hear you. Or did you freeze?
Well, to
Okay.
start off with, I'm a fitness trainer and
Okay.
I'm working with a brother in a fitness facility now.
Okay.
And I have several opportunities of going to be starting. One of them is a customer service training program for our people here in Ghana.
Okay. Okay. Now, how's it been in these 18 months you've been to Ghana? Right. Apparently, you're here to stay. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's a double talk, so I'm hearing myself speak.
Do you have two windows open or two sources on?
Yes, I'm moving from one to my new place at the end of April,
No, I was
which
saying
is
you're hearing a bit feedback because do you have like a two windows open on your computer, or you have a cell phone and a computer on and you're watching it from two different things? You're going to have to turn one down or turn it off.
well, this is I'm just experimenting with it, but I only think I have your YouTube channel open. I don't have my phone on or anything, so
Yeah. You when you came into this live, the other channel you was watching from, you have to turn that volume down or shut it down. So you have to, so you don't have that feedback.
all right. Let me turn down the volume.
Or pause it, just pause it.
So I'm not great with the technology, but you see me moving my hands. That's the only method that I believe I'm speaking to you on is directly to my desktop.
Okay. Did the feedback go away?
Okay.
So the screen that you were on, you need to go ahead and just pause it. That you were
All right.
watching before
Again,
you came in
I'm
live.
trying. Let me see what's going on here. So I'm gonna try to talk lower and know that it's the delayed. I'll figure this stuff out next time I contact you. But I mostly wanted to. I'd like to meet up with you before you leave the continent to share some things with you because I do a lot of stuff, and there's several different venues I want to start on YouTube. I did start the channel, but I haven't put anything on it yet because I'm in the process of moving. So when I move, I'll be more comfortable and I can really articulate what I'm going to be doing. But I wanted to share some of this with you before I actually put things out there because I'm not going back to the States.
Okay.
I'm staying here by virtue of I have a residence permit now for last till 2024, 25. So
Okay.
then I'm going to try to get my passport. But like I said, I do several things. Fitness is one, custom tailoring is another, a little martial arts. But innovative center I wanted to set up to help the Ghanaians figure out what they want to do, maybe even invest in some of what they want to do as well. But there's some other content that I wanted to put on about um, learning their rights because I'm a legal person, and I'd like people to know their rights as they're walking the earth.
Okay.
And then anything they want to do after that is secondary, but knowing how to speak and protect yourself as you travel through the world. That's one of the contents I wanted to add to YouTube, but I just wanted to get the privilege of meeting you, touching your hand while you're here, because I've been following you for a while and really appreciate what you're doing, and just wanted to, meet up as people, sister and brother, and see how we can connect. What I want to do as well to pull more people over here and educate them.
Okay. Well, you'll reach out to me at goblack2africa@gmail.com. That's my email.
All right, I got to turn the volume up just to hear you, and I won't speak anymore after this.
Okay. So I was just giving you my email address. goblack2africa@gmail.com.
Go
Okay.
back to Africa at gmail.com.
Yeah, just reach out to me there. My only thing is that when people say they want to meet with me is that you got to give me an interview. So I got to interview you.
Say again.
I said my only condition I have when people are wanting to meet me,
Mm-hmm.
they have to give me an interview.
That's fine.
Yeah, because my
That's
time is
fine.
busy and it's about capturing stories and sharing people's info and stuff like that. I don't have time to just, lollygag with people, and I don't really have that time. I'm out, exploring and showing the world what's all good. So, okay,
Understood.
all
So
right,
I'll send you an email, and hopefully we can connect sooner than later.
all righty then, my sister.
Peace and love.
Peace and
Appreciate
love.
you.
All right, okay, take care.
Okay. Have a great day, and congrats to everybody trying anything out here.
All righty. Yeah, hey, it's a beautiful thing, when we have a platform where people have the opportunity to go ahead and try to put themselves out there, promote themselves. It's interesting though that I can see that we may have some challenges of trying to put our product out there in the way of presenting it to where we can get people to come and visit our website and stuff like that. So we need to go ahead and focus on that elevator 30-second pitch. We had to do that when I was in film school. You got a film and you walk into the elevator and there's a movie producer or not movie producer, but one that is in the higher echelon of getting your film on screen. What will you say in 30 seconds? Because a lot of people are busy. But anyway, even saying that, Amara, Temne Royalty, is that it? Did I say it right?
Yes, sir. How you doing today?
I am doing great, my brother. How are you?
Doing fantastic. I just came over here to give you your props. I mean, you're doing a good job. You're taking your own personal money and going all over the continent, and letting everybody aware of our continent. Actually, I'm from Sierra Leone, but I've been here for like 24, 25 years. I go back and forth every 3 or 4 months.
Where are you at right now?
Huh?
Where are you right now?
Right now, I'm in the United States.
What state?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We got ATM Tim. He's right there in Charlotte, aren't you, Tim?
You in Charlotte?
No, I'm in Greensboro.
Greensboro. That's an hour away.
Yeah, it's right next door.
That's an hour away. Yeah, I was out there. I was in Winston-Salem 2 days ago.
Oh, for
real? I went to Winston. Yeah.
So what you got, Amara? What do you want to share with the people? What ideas you got? What are you trying to promote today? Your business?
No, I just came over to give you props anyway. But what was the topic about today's topic?
Basically, when opportunity comes knocking, are you ready to receive it?
Yeah, I mean, opportunity is in Africa, all over the continent, over the continent, and you just need to get a plan in America. This is what I recommend. No situation anywhere you go in Africa is that bad for you not to make it. Mm-hmm. It's how you make it. It's a time in America, a real estate term in America. Go black, you know about that. Fix it up.
Yeah. You
fix it up. Everybody go to a house. It ain't the best. You fix it up and flip it, put it on the market. Your appraiser will come over and appraise it. You're making a good buck. So take Africa as the same thing as a fixer up in such a situation. You can go in, it's how you make it. You can go in, see what nobody else don't see. You go in, you handle your bill. By the end of the day, you collect them. That's what I'm saying. That's how Africa is. Some people see it from the face value. Other people come over there and be like, you know something? I need to keep this to myself. The best guys best guys that perform, they don't tell anybody. There was one guy in Sierra Leone. This guy, I haven't been seeing him for a long time. The guy was, he had this, in Sierra Leone, they call this boxer, cigarette box. That's how you start. It's a starter box. They put cigarette in there. Like in America, when them boys sell Lucy's. You see what I'm saying? He said it was selling Lucy's. the Sierra Leone version. He had this box, this wooden box. He had all these cigarettes in there. Then he had basic things. Go black. He'll have what you call mint. Them ladies come through. They got the lip balm. Look, that's how it started.
Yeah.
Basically, yep. He'll go to like the key. He's good at locations. When he say location is everything, he's good at location. He always sell out. You know, but we'll talk to him all the time or whatever. I went back to Sierra Leone. That guy not only built 7 apartments, he built 2 schools.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, there are 2 schools in Sierra Leone you pay, where the government make it free, but private schools you pay to for your kids to attend. That's what he got. And the guy was a regular guy at a bus station. Anytime we're about to board the bus, and there's a street called Godrich Street. That's why the guy be at the location. It's selling. That's what he was selling. That's how he started off with. But somebody that don't know people, they look at him and I don't know who him. You see what I'm saying? But when they see what he got now and where he was, that's the story of Africa. If you know what's going on and where you can reach the high heights, some people like that, they don't say too much. I just caught the guy on the flip side. I asked around the bus station. I said, where is this dude? Because I came purposely to buy from him. They said, well, you can't buy nothing from that dude now, though. They took me to where the dude was established. It comes from the Fulani tribe in Sierra Leone. They got money. These guys will start from something small and blow up. You know how like in America, Mexicans always got money? You see them doing construction jobs, doing landscaping. You're looking down on them. But give them like 5 or 10. They live like Mexicans. Give them like 10 years. You see them with the latest F-30, F-350 truck. That's Africa right there. But if you're going in for instant saying, oh, I'm going to see stuff on the face value, you're going to miss out. So the people that know what it is can go in, and that's an opportunity right there. You get good people who you can connect with down there in any country, people that are honest. Bruh, give it like a couple years, you'll be like agriculture. Like my family is in my family got a lot of land. Agriculture, the guy that inspired my dad to buy land, the guy is using rudimentary. He's not even using upscale equipment. That guy's grossing over $1 million. Rudimentary thing, because in Sierra Leone, you have these metalworks guys. They convert like a tiller. You know, the power tiller, which you use to flip dirt. These guys are so good in Sierra Leone. They converted a power tiller, added some more machinery to it. Now they're making a powerful generator. That generator right there can run your bakeries. It can run you a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
These guys use scraps, different scraps from like you go to any scrap yard. They pick them apart and add some more pieces to it. You have some industrial tool running. That goes on a lot. Even cans. One of these guys in the district where my people come from, Bombali district. These are soda cans. You remember back in America, you have this old lady pushing these soda cans in a cart. Then she sell it to the garbage people.
Mm-hmm.
These guys came up with soda can because that's aluminum. The guys came up with their own system where they melt all that aluminum and convert it into certain tools. Nothing goes to waste. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I love. That's what I love when you see over here in Africa, there are those who use their creativity, ingenuity to be that can take stuff and just make something. It's amazing that as when you see some of the things that you're like, man, they took scraps and created this thing, got this thing running, and yet you would probably pay tens of thousands of dollars for a same machine, you know, and yet there are those. It just blows my mind how some of us got that creativity and the ingenuity.
Okay, now picture
talking about,
not to cut you off, just picture your grand hustle in America. The average black man in America the hustle, the trial and tribulations you're going through. You partner with some of them boys over there, you put two and two together, you know the heights you can go to.
Yeah.
There are plenty of opportunities. But, you know, some people just need to get out of their comfort zone because out here, people in a box.
Yeah.
You know, go get your knowledge you got over here, go over there and see what them boys doing. Come back and, you know, get into some things, man, bro. By the time you know it, that's why these Lebanese, Indians, whites, all those other people, that's why they're there.
Yeah.
They know what they know here, and they go over there and see what's over there. They come back, but they got help, so they could get financing. They could get they get a lot of help right here. But that's how they do. They get with some of their friends who got contacts. They got help. By the time you know it, they're over there doing it big.
True. So
Sierra Leone in particular is like how Congo is. A lot of people went in there to work regular jobs. These Peace Corps people, they went in there to serve the people as Peace Corps volunteers. Those guys, when they came back to America, they quit their jobs. Now they're there doing it big, running show. You go over there, I say you're gonna get mad about seeing how those guys, because they come in and see opportunity. They come over here, get a bunch of their friends. They brainstorm, put two and two together. They go back there ready.
Yeah.
That's how that's how Africa is, man. It's a land of opportunity.
My brother. Good words. People liking what you're saying there in the chat too, because I mean it's real talk, man. And you know, sometimes I get tired of saying the same old thing, but people like yourself, who's from Sierra Leone, and you've been going back and forth from America, you see those opportunities, you see how they're doing it. It's good for people to hear, you know. So I got to pass the mic on to ATM Tim, brother. I appreciate you, Mara. You know, but I got to cut the conversation short here in 10 minutes. But
all right,
appreciate you, brother.
All right. Well, like I said, I just came to give you a props, and bro, we might meet in North Carolina, in Charlotte, North Carolina. Greensboro and Charlotte ain't that far, so we might meet. Might bump into each other. All right.
Take care. ATM Tim, what's happening, my brother? How are we doing today?
Don't know what you go back to Africa, man. Nice to have you. I appreciate the opportunity for coming up on your platform.
Yeah.
You know, I've been watching you for a while since that JT interview. I watched you go to many countries. I seen you. I think the first time I seen you was in Kenya. That's when I was like, yeah, man. I think you're from DC too, ain't you?
I got family in DC. Nah, I'm all over, man. I'm from everywhere, man.
Well, that's where I'm from. I'm from Washington DC.
Yeah. The I don't know if your mic you sound a little low and kind of broken up.
Can you hear me now?
It's still a little low. Go ahead and say something.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. So you say you from DC, but
I can go get my phones right quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. But yeah, family. Hey, I'll take one more call for somebody who wants to come in, who wants to promote their business, or ask me a question, or have something that they want to share in the experience of Africa, or what have you. I got that link in there. I'll take one more. And I thank each and every one of y'all for coming in here and listening. We got one that just came in, so I'll put him on mute. All right, who we have here? We have Kamisha Ra Corner.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Yes.
Oh, okay. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well. How's yourself?
I love your channel, and I was in my studio making soap. That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
And on, so I decided to see if I can get on and say hey and let people know what I do.
What do you do, my sister?
I make soap. I'm going to show you some of what I just made.
Okay. She makes
So
soap,
this is
y'all.
it. Yeah. This is some of the soap I just made. It's handmade soap made with all nice natural ingredients.
Okay.
So I make eco-friendly products for hair, for women, for men, for the family, for your face, for your body,
Yeah.
and all handmade, small batches. So it's a single, just me. So it's a small business that I'm doing. I'm here in Brooklyn,
Okay.
and my site is Sensational Touch, like scent, like the smell, sensationaltouch.com. So anybody out there looking for high quality handmade products or natural vegan formulas, then I got you. I got you covered. But I wanted to get
Okay.
on here and let people know what I'm doing, and also say I appreciate your show. I've been watching you for about a year now, and I like
Okay.
how you've been going all over the place. Actually, it might have been a little more than a year, but I like how you've been going all over Africa and then outside of Africa and just showing people, possibilities of what can be done. So we
Yeah.
don't have to
Thank you.
feel like we're stuck right here. There's places to go if you want to vacay. You don't have to vacay in your normal, Europe and all those other places. Africa is definitely a place to go. I've been there. I've been to Ghana a couple of times, and I plan on going back. So
Okay.
that's what I want to ask you. So when you're in Ghana now, right?
Yes.
And they are they still asking for the COVID vaccine, or did they stop that?
You can come in. There's people have been sending me emails and said no, their site says that you gotta be vaccinated to come into the country. But I've sent the link to people where it shows that if you are not vaccinated, you have to pay the COVID test. You got to pay your
Right.
COVID test leaving and also when you hit the ground here. Now, is which one is true and all that right there? I would say that you got to do your research and find out for yourself. If you are
Uh-huh.
vaccinated, or you got the card or whatever it is, you can enter the country and not have to pay the $150 for that COVID test.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I was wondering because I'm getting so many conflicting stuff, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
So I was hoping
Yeah.
to remove that back, but I don't know. We'll see because I'm looking to go in August, so we'll
Okay.
see. I'm hoping I don't have to get
Yeah.
vaccinated. But I appreciate your show. Thank you for having me on. That's my YouTube channel, Kamishra's Corner, for anybody who wants to learn how to make stuff. I also teach classes online through my YouTube channel, and I teach classes in person as well, but that's for a course. So people can learn how to do what I do. Yep.
So y'all go to Kamisha Raw Corner
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube, and then
Yeah.
for your soap and all that, they go to where now?
Sensational Touch. It's an Etsy shop. It's scent as in the smell, sensationaltouch.com. That's my Etsy shop to get all high quality hair care products, face products, bath and body products.
All right, sister. Hey, wish you well. Appreciate you calling in, and I appreciate the kind words.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
All right, then. Hey, you take care.
You take care. Bye-bye.
All right. All right, brother
Okay.
Tim.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Yeah, we good now. Yeah, we good. So, man, what you got, man, to share to bring us, man? I appreciate your kind words you were saying and all that earlier and stuff like that. I know you on your journey and trying to do your thing and stuff. Share with us, man, what you got going on.
Hopefully I can land on the motherland sometime this year. I want to go to Nairobi, Kenya.
Mhm.
I got some land out there I bought last year, and I want to go visit my land and go out there and do some YouTube content. And really, really, what I'm trying to when I go to Africa, I'm trying to find out the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to learn the culture. And meet some interesting people because I see it on YouTube, but I want to see it in person. But I went to this drum class in Greensboro, right? The guy, he teaches you how to play the African drums, right?
Mhm.
And I think he said it was from his people in Guinea, close to I think it's close to Ghana, right? Guinea. But
Yeah.
I go there every Saturday that he do the class, and he was teaching me some traditions that they do with the African drums. and most of the drums that he get, they come straight from Africa, and they really expensive. But you know, he teaches us some stuff that they do in Africa. You know, how to hit the drums right, and you
Yeah.
know the patterns and stuff. And it's crazy. I haven't been to Africa, but I'm learning stuff about Africa without going yet. But once I get there, man, it's just gonna be a feeling that, I mean, I've been waiting to go for a while now. COVID thing then pushed me back, and a couple other things, but it ain't gonna stop me from, you know, going to do what I need to do over there. But what got you? What got you? I wanted to ask you a question too. What got you to want to go to Africa?
Before I answer that, I got something to drop you on that you would like this right here.
Okay.
In Tanzania,
Mm-hmm.
okay, there is a village and they of drummers.
Okay.
Guess what their names are? Go Go.
Oh.
Now you appreciate that because you from DC,
From DC,
and you
yeah,
know the
go
go music, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know they got the, you know the brother got he got you can't have the, you know, without having the Congos and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's go go.
Mm-hmm.
And it really set me back because it was like, man, I wonder if this whole thing was connected, man, with, you know, with them, because you know they play the drums and the Congos and all those other things, you know, but you know they're called the the go go
Wow.
drummers.
Mm.
And in, you know, DC, man, I love go-go, man. I love
Yeah.
go-go. Like I said, I've had family there. I've lived there twice, you
Mm.
know, and so when in the 70s when I used to go, I used to be big time on the, the go-go scene,
Mm-hmm.
Rare Essence, Junkyard
Mm-hmm.
Band, Chuck, man, the names go on, man. But yeah, to answer your question though, we say what got me into.
Like wanting to go to Africa, like what inspired you to want to go to Africa? Like, I know it had to be something, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, why I wanted to go to Africa, I seen a lot of people on like JT, like a whole
Yeah.
bunch of people, you know, going to the diaspora. But
Yeah.
you know, it inspired me. I'm like, man, it's everybody want to go over there, but you know, it's something over there, I guess, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? People go over there for business opportunities. You know, it might be better for them, peace of mind.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for over there, because you know, in America, it's crazy right now. But
It is. And everybody needs a peace of mind, you
yeah.
know. But yeah, I was born in Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was born in Libya, and it just so happened, for those who don't know, my dad was military and him and my mom was living over in Greece. So they took all the pregnant women and flew them over to Tripoli, Libya. And
Okay.
so I just so happened to be born in Africa. So you can imagine I was only there for 2 weeks, moved back over to Greece. And then my dad, he transferred to all these different places, I mean, around the globe that I lived. But it was always, I was the new kid on the block, being that, being in the military, you go to a new school, kid, you got to stand in front of the classroom, say where you're from, where were you born, whatever it was. And it was always, I was born in Africa. What interesting thing you want to share with the class about you? I was born in Africa, but I never knew nothing about Africa. So you can imagine my whole life, I always said I was in Africa, but never went back or had any experience or recollection of it. So it was always in my spirit, for many years that I decided, 5 years ago or so, that I'm going to go, black to Africa. And so that was that was something I said I was going to do, and I wound up doing it, man. And I've been coming back all this time, and my thing is that I want to live here. That's when I want it to be my main base. I mean, I still travel because people are like, where you want to go and just settle down? I'm not at that place yet in life to settle down, but I love traveling, and I love to see each country. It has its own culture. It's so many things that are interesting, things that continues to blow my mind when I go to these different countries, man, and see how things are done, how people are. It's just a great thing, man. And so that's why I'm promoting it and trying to push everybody, African descent or those who are in the diaspora who left Africa, to come back home to the motherland. The motherland is here to nourish and to feed each and every one of us. And I know that each of us have our stories in these Western countries that, we hear and see on TV. We know that, all of the inequalities and injustices that happen, that, why not go experience something that you can see from your own people? When you have like this, hold on a second, let me show you. When you see stuff like this, it's empowering to me. Let me show you all this right here. This is Ghana. This is on Ghana's 100 CDs. When you see stuff like this, black men or even black women on the money, you know what I'm saying? When you see yourself, when you see people doing it in positions, when you see, when you go to these countries and you see us on the billboards for advertisement, when you see us all over on magazines, and you see the success stories, you see those who are doing it, you see those who started with nothing and and grew and built businesses and companies, and when you see the rich, more millionaires here in Africa than there ever be in America, you know when you see all of these accomplishments that we do as a people, man, it's inspiring and motivating. It's something, man, that I believe, man, your children will always carry close to them, that they got to witness, to see that we are not the bottom of the barrel. We're not what they portray us to be, like just criminals or drug dealers, or only game you got is just rap or play basketball or football. No, this is a whole game changer that everybody should want to be part of and at least experience. And when I came here the first time and I was blown away, I said, I can't hold silent with this, man. I can't, man. I got to share this with people, man. I got to let the people know. And I decided to go ahead and do the YouTube and put the videos all out there. And here I am today, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Anything else you want to share, brother, with the people, man? We know your YouTube channel is ATM Tim. It's hard for me to say. ATM Tim. Do I got you on mute, or do you got? Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
My YouTube is ATM Tim. I started my YouTube channel about 2 months ago, and I'm doing great. It is some work. That's why I respect, all YouTubers, especially the ones that's promoting positivity. It's some work, man, but it's a challenge, and I'm always up for a challenge. I'm gonna just try to stay consistent as I can. If y'all could do me a favor, just follow me on YouTube. Just hit that subscribe button. It ain't nothing but just a button that you gotta hit, and come support a young brother who trying to make it out and make a way for his family. You know what I'm saying? I started this YouTube thing because of JT, the bigger figure, and man, ever since then, man, it's just like I can't explain it, man. It's just a different feeling, but I'm just trying to keep going with this YouTube thing. It's fun to me. I have fun on here, and I give out information, and most of the time I go live, so I might go live a little bit later. But this YouTube thing, I'm trying to make it big, but I'm still a small YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? But I support everybody. Come subscribe to me, and I'm gonna subscribe back. But I can't wait to get to Africa so I can have some of that Africa content on my YouTube channel. So that's what I'm really looking forward to.
All right, brother. Hey, y'all heard it. Go check him out there on his YouTube channel, ATM Tim. One thing I like about this young brother right here is that many brothers need to really, if y'all got kids and young brothers and sisters, send them over to his channel, because brother be praying. Be praying on his channel, waking up in the morning, he's sharing some of his struggles and his personal things, that where we need to hear that we're not the only ones out here going through the struggle, but yet we still can stay positive, we still can stay strong, that that you are an impact. Don't worry about the numbers of being small. Don't even worry about that. Don't even focus on that. That comes. I'm gonna tell you this right here. The more you focus on it, it seems the slower you grow. When I put my focus on, man, when I turned 100,000, man, I was like, dang, going, that was pretty fast, man. Let me see, man, how fast can I get to 200,000? Or when I started to see, man, the money I was making, let me see if I can take it to this level. everything went slowed down.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden it became an issue. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now it was taken away from the realness in me, because now I'm performing, trying to look at numbers and trying to get money, versus before that I didn't even worry about none of that.
Right.
So now I'm like, hey, let things be the way they are, as long as you're true to it. What you put in is what you're gonna get out. That's why I was saying earlier, many people, they start YouTube channels, but they only putting a video up once every 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, and then they thinking that, well, I get them emails all the time. Go Black, how do you get your channel to grow? Be consistent, be faithful with it. You got to put the work in. I mean,
Sure.
you guys, and where much is given, much is required. You want to have a big YouTube channel, you got to put the work in, and it's a
Sure.
lot of work that I'm not
It's a
trying
lot. It's a lot of work, but you got to be willing to do the work on this
to.
YouTube thing. It
You
ain't
got
easy. It ain't easy.
It ain't. Most people think that it's just, you shoot video and you upload it and all that right there. That right there is really the easy part. Learning the whole system of it.
Mhm.
Because you got to do editing, you got to do whether it's when you reading up on how your channel is, and understanding analytics, and when you are trying to figure out, depending on your topics, of doing research on your topics or whatever, it could be a lot. It could be a lot. But anyway, I'll say that continue doing what you're doing, brother, and it
Thank you.
present itself to you. So with that, y'all, it is 11:21 here at night in Ghana, Accra, to be exact. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in. Appreciate you too, Tim, and the panels that was on today, sharing you all's ideas, y'all pushing y'all's promoting your businesses and your ideas. And hey, that's what we all should do. And I like to even give a shout out to JT, the bigger figure, because I also kind of took that idea when I saw he was doing that. I'm like, yeah, man, we got to push each other. We got to push each other's channels. We got to, this is something, man. It's, when you see good, man, it's contagious. And
Mhm.
once you start to see, man, that we can get away from all of this, drama on YouTube, and arguing, fussing, fighting, debating, and all this stuff right here, and be like, yeah, let's do something productive. So I want to be on that side of the house. They can see,
Right.
they can be on the other side.
Right.
And so I appreciate you, appreciate everybody. With that, family, this is your man, not your boy.
Go
Black.
back to Africa.
All
Thank you
right.
for
Peace
having
out.
me. All right.
All right, man. Take care.